Okay, guys, I think we have a winner. This review is completely unbiased, and this review is unpaid. Globular Cluster has not paid me for this, and even if they did, I still would give you the honest truth, but they did not pay for this review. They don't even know that I'm doing this review, in all honesty, and I'll be very, 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 very honest. I like the product. Hey guys, Reeze Tech here, coming at you with another new video. So today we got another product from Globular Cluster VR, and it's inside this box. So let's open it right up. So I'm not sure what's in this box. I've actually forgotten what they've shipped me, but I think that we can probably open this right up. Let's have a look. Well, this is not how scissors are supposed to be used, by the way. You don't grab the blade of the scissors. Yep, all right. I know there's a lot of new VR tech that's come out at the lately at the moment. We've got the Oculus Quest 3. Which one is it? Oculus Quest 3 what? Let's have a look and see. Oculus Quest 3S, yep. So we've got the Oculus Quest 3S, which has now been released. And we've got a lot of augmented reality tech that's coming out. And recently I actually got to try the Apple Vision Pro, which is an interesting product. Honestly, after trying the Apple Vision Pro, I'm grateful that I didn't spend the 5,000 Australian dollars that it is to actually buy the product, because I don't think that it's that much better than the Oculus Quest 3, in all honesty. It's got better visual fidelity, but it's got better visual fidelity. The eye tracking is really impressive. The integration with macOS is phenomenal. But to be honest with you, that's really the only thing that's missing. You get controllers on the Oculus Quest 3, which I have here, by the way, mind you. I've got that right here. We'll need that in just a second, so I'll put that to the side for a moment. And this box is, I don't know why a box is defeating me, but yeah, here we are. Let's move that over here. And let's go inside this box. So here we are, we've got this product from Globular Cluster VR. It is a new VR facial interface, it looks like. Let's check that there. It says Globular Cluster F3 V3 magnetic facial interface for the Quest 3. So let's jump right in. Need this again, and I'm going to do it the wrong way like I always do, but hey, hasn't come back to bite me yet. Touch wood. All right. Let's jump right in. Nice. Again, I'm making a mess, but it's okay. That's fine. There we are, guys. Let's jump right into the product. It says here, adaptive facial interface frame, soft, flexible material that better adapts to different face shapes. So this product here, I'll just read it, what it says really. This product features, ensures a comfortable fit for the majority of users, evenly distributes pressure, reducing uncomfortable pressure points, provides a more comfortable experience for extended use. Now, I do have an issue with extended use with the Quest, and I do have another facial interface on there at the moment, which is from another brand. I'm forgetting the name of the brand. I've got a Kiwi Design battery on there, and as well I've got Kiwi Design lens cover there as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing how this product works. Okay. All right. Nice. So inside the box itself, they have fit their magnetic facial interface, which is this one right here. We've got these two. And it looks like it's got really nice plush padding. Nice, very nice. I do like that. I do like that. And as they said, it's magnetic, so it looks like it just comes off like that, and it's magnetically attached like so. This one that I have already on there is also magnetic, so I'm just going to take off the lens covers and remove the facial interface, which this is a magnetic facial interface. So let's take a look and see and compare this facial interface, which is from Globular Cluster, to this facial interface, which is from another brand, which I'm forgetting the brand. The Globular Cluster magnetic facial interface feels like it is softer and more plush. It just feels like there's a little bit less material in there than in this one. That is my honest feedback. And if I was to put this on my face, there are two slits here. So there's a slit right here. You probably see it better from this side. So there's a slit right here. Maybe if I angle this way, you can see it. Slit right here. Whereas this one, the one that I was currently using, has no slits, and it sort of blocks off any glare and light from coming into your field of view. Yeah. Now, they both magnetically attach. So I'm going to see if I need to actually remove the internal magnetic mount, or if I can just attach this on there. Oh, of course, because it's a, oh, actually, it looks like I don't need to remove the internal magnetic. Wait, which one did I use? Oh, this is the old one. This is the new one. Okay, so it looks like the new one has fit right on there, and you can tell it's the new one because again, you've got the slit in here, right there. Very difficult to. You can probably see it better from this side right there. It doesn't sit incredibly well, but it maybe perhaps they're actually using similar technology to make this work. So let's put it on our head. Let's put it on our head and see how it feels. Okay, it's on now. All right. So immediately, okay, this doesn't sit on my nose as well as this one does, because as you can see, this one has a bridge here. It's got like a nose bridge right here. This one has one too, but it doesn't feel as good. It doesn't feel as good. It's very weird. I think it maybe could be the way that I've mounted it. Maybe. I do have those slits so I can see my peripherals. I can see my peripheral, can see the camera even through here. I can see around me. So if I was to go into fully enter immersed mode, I can still somewhat see my surroundings. I can see past my nose here, and I can also see my hands on either side of me. It's an interesting one. Not my favorite globular cluster. I think it would suit other people with smaller noses. Me, myself, I'm not the biggest fan of this. I would still prefer the one that I had previously, which is this one. So I'm going to put that back on and just do another test and see the fit. Ooh, yeah, I can breathe properly. I can't see around me. It's completely blocked off. It's completely blocked off all of that, but I just feel like that's a better fit for me. So now let's also try this one. This one has a 6mm spacer. Now, so it looks like the spacers are just attached to these, and obviously you can definitely change the spacers around, I'm assuming. So if I want a 4mm spacer as opposed to a 6mm spacer, I can take this off and swap them around like so. And that will work like that, just like that. So I'm going to try the 6mm spacer with this very soft material right here. Let's give that a try. Let's remove the one that we have. The benefit of having these magnetic facial interfaces is you can do just that. You can just swap them out and change them around like so. Nice. And that just magnetizes straight into place like that. Boom. Now let's throw it on my face. Ooh. I'll be honest, guys. I think we have a winner for globular cluster anyway. So one of the things that I'm noticing with this facial interface that I've got on my head right now is this one. I like the 6mm spacer a little bit more. I genuinely feel like it's more comfortable. Let me adjust the field of view to my eyes. I feel like this is more comfortable for me. Huh. I do. I feel like this is clearer. This is more comfortable. I'm just going to go back into my old facial interface and remove the globular cluster one and go back to my old one here. Now let's have a look and see how this feels. Yeah, I definitely feel that I need the 6mm spacer. So what if I remove the spacer from the globular cluster and add it to this? So if I do this, remove that, put it here, like so, and then put that here. So my favorite facial interface with the globular cluster 6mm spacer. Let's try that. I don't know. I feel like the display is clearer when I use this. And obviously that's to do with the distance that my pupils are away from the display. I think maybe that it's not exactly 6mm because, oh, I mean, this is a 6mm spacer that I've put on this facial interface that I'm using. However, maybe the way that, however many millimeters I'm getting away from my pupils with this are very different to the amount of millimeters I'm getting away from the display with my pupils with this. I do like the comfort of this. I do like that comfort. Oh, fell off. But I would say that this feels clearer. Okay, this is incredibly sturdy. Like squeezing this, obviously if I squeeze it too hard, if I did really exert some force, I'll break it. This is really, really plush. Like very, 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 it's designed to bend. It's lighter. It feels lighter. I can genuinely feel how much lighter it is. And even if I remove the 6mm spacer, slightly lighter, ever so slightly. Okay. Let's go ahead and try the last one. Now this one does have a nose bridge. It's very interesting. I was saying earlier, nose bridge, nose bridge. This one has a nose bridge. So let's see if the spacers attached to this. I don't think they will. Yeah, the spacers will not attach to this. This, oh, wait a minute. No. This is the part that goes into that. Huh. All right. So inside of the Quest at the moment, I have exactly this piece, but from another brand, another manufacturer. And all this is the magnetic facial interface that you can clip the facial interfaces into. So this is the first piece that goes in there. Now I'm not going to remove this one because the magnets are pretty much very similar. There really is no need to swap them over. This is just from Globular Cluster, but the magnets are very similar. There are two more magnets on this one, the design I've been using as of old, and there's one less magnet here. No, there's one, two, okay, a few less magnets, a few fewer magnets on this one. All right, let's have a look. Cool. So what I wanted to do was to put this on. Now this one here would be your block out everything sort of VR. Ooh. Ah, it's interesting. It's got some kind of magnetically attached. Oh, the slits. Ooh, that comes out. So you can actually probably attach this to any one of these pieces. Would you look at that? That's quite unique, Globular Cluster. Look at that. So it doesn't matter which one you actually decide to use. If you want to block out your surroundings, you do, and you can through using that magnetic attachment. Really cool. Okay, so that's really cool, Globular. So I like the modular. I really love the modularity of this product and the products that Globular Cluster has given me to try. Even the nose bridge is modular, which means that I can remove this nose bridge and use it on any one of their products. So that is really, really cool. I do like that. I do like that. You know what? In the spirit of doing things properly, I'm going to remove this facial interface. It is a pain in my bum to do so, so I don't do it often. There we go. Facial interface, magnetic facial interface has been removed. Now let's plug in their facial interface here, like so, and then push it in. Make sure it clips in every direction. Nice, that's clipped in. Now, let's put on their products. So the first one I'm going to try with their product here is this one, the modular one. In fact, they're all modular. And now that that's in, that's a lot more secured than it was with this one, probably because the magnets align perfectly. And yeah, let's jump in. Yep, and then I can obviously somehow figure out how I'm going to remove this, but yeah, I can remove these. Ah, guys, I think if I add that spacer, I think we might be onto a winner. Let's add the 6mm. Oh, this is the 4mm spacer. Let's add the 6mm spacer because I think that we could potentially be onto a winner here. There we go. There we are. So now let's throw that on there. Let's see. Nice. Okay, guys, I think we have a winner. This review is completely unbiased and this review is unpaid. Globular Cluster has not paid me for this. And even if they did, I still would give you the honest truth, but they did not pay for this review. They don't even know that I'm doing this review, in all honesty. And I'll be very, 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 very honest. I like the product. This is a product that I got last year. Where is it? This one. This is a product. No, not this one. This one is a product that I got last year. I'm not sure if it was from Kiwi Design or from another manufacturer, but honestly, the Globular Cluster product has really done it for me. Now, this is the Kiwi. I think this could be Kiwi Design. It could be any other brand, but who knows? It doesn't say on the product itself. So I don't know. But I'll be honest, I really like this. With the 6mm spacer, it's done a lot for me. I feel like the visual fidelity in headset has gotten a bit clearer for me as well. And it's a lot less straining on my eyes. So I'm going to spend some time in VR and perhaps I might make another video. If you do want another video on this product, let me know and I'll get back to you guys. But so far, that is it. That is the review that I have for you on the Globular Cluster VR magnetic facial interface. Thanks, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.